system isn't already, just turn on the console.
Welcome to the AggroCast, the official podcast at AggroGamer.com. This is episode 49, and I'm your host, Michael Camacho. My co-hosts with me are Brian Bentley and Ben Wynn.
What's going on?
What up, what up?
What's up?
What is going on,
Mike?
Mike?
Ben?
Hey, pretty good, just enjoyed a nice weekend of not doing a whole lot, and, just working.
Cool.
Just, homework, school, and spending time with my girlfriend. We actually went to my my first ever NBA game. This was it Friday or Saturday?
Oh yeah?
No, on Sunday. It was pretty cool. The place was really empty, but nothing you can do about that. Regular season and all that. But it was pretty cool. It was boring within the first three periods? Yeah, 3 periods, and then the fourth one, it was like it was getting all hyped up, and people were getting excited because it was a close game and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool. So. Other than that, I'm planning on getting Detroit Red Wing tickets so that me and my girlfriend can celebrate our 3-month together, which is on Thursday. So,
very nice. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. I don't think much is like nothing, but
Somebody gave me hockey tickets as an anniversary thing. I'd break up.
That's because you don't have good taste.
It's because I don't watch shitty sports.
Didn't you say some good things about soccer once?
Did I? I don't think so.
I think you did.
I don't think I've ever said anything good about soccer.
Uh-huh.
I've gotten beat up for that, too. Nah, I mean, it's been busy for me. Worked this past weekend, so I was busy with that. Other than that, I've just been trying to game as much as possible.
Try to.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's not like there's any good games coming out.
Getting overwhelmed.
Just a little bit.
Oh, it's going.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So, why don't we get into what we've been playing, since there's definitely a lot going on. Brian, why don't you start us off?
Sure, you bet. I'm still continuing my play of Torchlight, even though the review is up. So hit up AggroGamer and see my review up there, as well as I've been playing some Wii Sports Resort with the the Wii Motion Plus, and really I've been spending all my time on that game playing the air sports flyover, and it's like you're controlling a little plane action, and then you fly over the island, you pick up little info points and try to find all the different ones on the island. For whatever reason, that is like really fun to me. Mm-hmm. So I've got about 73 of the 80 points, so I'm pretty excited about that. And but that's about it. Tried the canoeing, which is really just a futile effort to hurt your arms as you flail forward to move your little canoe guy.
Sounds like fun.
For the most part, for what we've played, for the ones we've played so far, it's not bad. It's exactly what you kind of think. It's the Wii Sports formula, only with more control and a few more activities. So they do have they have a small achievement system, which is kind of nice because it does give you something to shoot for. But it's basically exactly what you expect. It's a tech demo with a peripheral attachment.
Yeah. Sounds like fun. I haven't played mine yet. I still need to. Definitely on my to-do list, but it just gets thrown in the backlog like everything else. So Ben, what about you? What have you been playing?
Quite a bit actually, from whatever time I can find. But been playing, like Brian, I've been playing a little bit more of Torchlight. Really love the game. Great review, by the way.
Thank you.
I see. Played some Dragon Age, Legos Rock Band.
How's Legos Rock Band?
I like it. It's actually not that bad. I didn't play it over at E3 or at PAX because just the amount of people just wanted to just storm and play it or whatever. But I like it. You know, I like the very first thing that it asks you is to if you want to calibrate your screen. I forgot if all Rock Band does that or not, um, but yeah, I calibrate my screen. That was the first thing I did because I know if I just do it by default, that that if I leave it at default, that I'm not gonna hit the notes that I want. So I'm glad it asked me that. The one thing I don't get is like, didn't I thought they put in something like in the was it Rock Band Beatles that if you pause it and if you unpause it, it gives you a countdown.
Yeah.
And it continues. Yeah, it didn't do that for this one.
Oh,
I'm like, wait, where's my little countdown when I unpause it? It just like continues on with the song. I'm like,
fail.
Okay, that
Massive
sucks,
fail.
but whatever. But yeah, the very first song I did play on there was the Final Countdown.
Nice.
Went and searched for it, look for it, and then that was the very first song I played on it.
Hells yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, other than that, I got my prestige edition of Modern Warfare 2 and the night vision goggle rocks.
You've been sneaking in the back of your neighbor's backyard.
Oh yeah, just wanted to see what it was like, with them on and all that stuff.
Spying on your girlfriend in the dark.
I don't need to do that, but okay.
You say that, but I think you do it.
Yeah, okay.
It's always hotter that way.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've been played that a little bit right after my girlfriend left not that long ago, so yeah.
Actually, I was playing some Modern Warfare as well. Got through quite a bit of the campaign. There's definitely some parts in there that almost make you think twice. Some people find a certain area fun. We'll talk about it later so we can do a spoiler alert.
Spoiler!
But there is a level, I'm not going to say where, that kind of tugged at me because it was very like, I don't know, it's kind of in my backyard. And it was just weird going through it and just thinking about it. And it kind of made me feel a little awkward at first. But it was cool. I mean, there's some frustrating moments, even on the easiest setting. I had this one part that was pretty frustrating, and it was just like, come on. This is ridiculous. Like, I thought I was going to have to turn it off and take a break, but I got through it because I finally just said screw it and ran. I just ran through the whole thing. I'm starting to wonder now if that's what you were supposed to do in the first place. But a lot of times it doesn't really give you full direction. It tells you where to go. It always does. But sometimes it's not crystal clear. But I also played the online multiplayer, which, I don't know, as soon as I got in, it felt like I was dying a lot quicker than when I played Call of Duty 4, and I played a lot of that. And the feel of it just wasn't exactly the same. And the levels are cool, but I'm going to have to take some getting used to. They just feel a little more jumbled together, but there's a lot more close quarters combat.
Oh, there's definitely is.
So that's nice. It's not just a big snipe fest, which can get really old. But I didn't really like the air support as much because I just thought it was overwhelming, especially when the other team is more highly skilled and they're just raping you. You got a gunship. You've got to like a predator drone missiles coming at you. It's just it can get overwhelming. And I know the group I was playing with, me, Duddy, and iWeaponX, we kind of like backed out after getting raped by this same team 2 or 3 times over. We did the airport level, and it was just ridiculous. We'd get up, run forward, die. Get up, run forward, die. Like, it was to the point where we were like, really? I'm just gonna fucking stand here, because I'm running around's not doing anything. So
it reminds me of good old Battlefield 2.
yeah.
Spend 10 minutes running all the way up to the front lines just to die and have to do it all over again.
Well, you wouldn't even have to run 10 minutes here. You'd run about 10 seconds.
Nice.
You'd be like, hey, oh shit, I'm dead again. But, it's fun. Definitely gonna take some getting used to the changes from the first one. I do like that there's no Juggernaut. A lot of people are happy they took out Martyrdom, which is the one where if you die, you drop a grenade. But I gotta say, that's really not that big of a deal. It was never that big of a deal to me. And I don't know. It was kind of fun to play with, but I can understand. A lot of people thought it was way too cheap.
Yeah, of course you don't think it's cheap. You're a noob tuber.
Oh, NoobTube's back. And I was fucking destroying people with it. My aim is still there. Oh, I was hitting some people right off the bat. I was like, whoa, right across the map. And excuse me. God damn it! Shut up! Shut up! Sorry. Plugged in my phone and it makes that sound. Apologize for that. What else have I been playing? Played some Brave Story on my PSP. The graphics are really nice on that. They're not blocky at all. Very smooth looking for a 3D RPG. Very Japanese, but very fun. I was having a lot of fun playing that this past weekend. I downloaded it for the PSP Go. It was $15. Definitely worth the money. I just had never got around to playing it when it first came out, so I definitely have to say it's worth the pickup. Played some Borderlands. Old friend Erraticus from Pwned let me jump into his game, and I quickly jumped from level 7 to level 22 in like 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah, because they were so much higher. I would sit in the shack while they were out fighting things because I was too low of a level, and you just see the XP rolling in and me going, level up, level up. So, then played that for the game night this past week. We only had 4 people, but that was perfect because, I mean, you can only do 4-player co-op. So, they helped me get through some stuff in the game online. It's cool. It's very, like I said before, it's very MMO style first-person shooter. You go get quests, you either do collection, you go kill somebody, stuff like that. The old fetch quests and stuff. And finally, playing more Dragon Age. Freaking love the game. As you go through it, it gets better and better. The graphics get better too, so you can tell, like, early on in the game that they had first started in certain areas and the graphics aren't as good. But as you're getting through, the graphics to me got better. Voices match the characters perfectly. I think I've pretty much recruited every character you can, except for one at this point. Oh no, 2. There's a dwarf guy I'm gonna get very soon. So I'm gonna get Quiglin soon. Full beard and everything.
Nice. I'm not sure if I should be flattered or insulted.
That's just the beard thing. So, but Dragon Age, BioWare, you gotta get it. Oh, it's such a good game. The story is just awesome. My review will be up hopefully by, I'm trying to think. I'm hoping by this weekend.
Nope, confirmed.
What?
It's gonna be done. Confirmed.
It should be. I plan on playing at least half the day tomorrow on that.
Damn.
Because, I don't know, I'm enjoying the Modern Warfare 2, but it's not sucking me in like Call of Duty 4 did. Like it did right away. I was like, oh my god, I gotta keep playing. Like tonight, the lag was killing me, so I was like, I'm gonna take a fucking break. So, but Dragon Age, definitely gotta play it. Especially, you know, I'm not a big Western RPG fan, but this game's really sucking me in. And if you're a fan of those style of RPGs, you have to check it out. That's really all I've been playing lately.
All right.
So, let's jump into our Bargain Bin segment.
Yay! My bargain bin for the week is coming from Gamefly.com, and I think they need to pay me or something. I don't know. Anyways, if you have your membership or whatnot, you do get the 5% off. Just to let you guys know. But my pick of the week is Left 4 Dead, the not even a year old game. You can pick it up for $18.99, and it's a great game. I enjoyed it when I played it. Unfortunately, I traded it in and whatnot because, well, if you heard like some of the older podcasts, you know why. But still pick it up. It's still fun. It's a lot of fun. So I like it. So pick it up.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was a good game.
Is that the PC version or the 360 version?
It's the 360 version.
Yeah, but the PC version can be found cheap on deals all the time.
Yeah. Just look it up. Like you can just go to Steam and they should have deals all the time for that game. So.
Yeah. What did I just say? The one Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 together is like $65 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So
that's not bad at all. All right, so let's go on the DL with Brian.
Yep, you bet. On the WiiWare this week, releasing is this Excite Bike World Rally. Basically, it's just kind of it's not exact. I don't want to use the word remake. It's a re-envisioning, I guess, is probably a better term, of the old Excite Bike. And I don't know if you guys were big fans back in the day, but I mean, it was even in college where we would have Excite Bike tournaments, and there were just 10 guys sitting around a tiny little television with an NES, and we're just pumping out. We're just running Excite Bike races the whole time. So
yeah, I had a lot of fun with that game. More fun than I probably should have had at that age, but it was so basic. It was fun.
Yeah, and then they have gone in a more, it's that 3D, 2D, where it's a kind of like in a crooked direction, but. So they have spruced up the graphics a little bit, but not so much where you're like, I don't even recognize this game. You'll recognize it right off the bat. It looks like it's a lot of fun. It's on my to be downloaded, so definitely pick that up. It's 1,000 WiiWare points. That is $10.
Nice. Sounds good.
Yes.
All right, we'll move into the Netflix picks. My Netflix picks this week. Well, first, I want to say congratulations to the PS3 owners.
What up?
You finally have Netflix streaming, even though you have to use a Blu-ray disc, but it's still not bad.
Yeah.
I haven't tried mine, Brian. I know you've tried yours.
I have, and it's a very. Of course, the problem is I haven't seen what the 360 version can do, but I would like it. It has my instant queue, my instant watch queue from online. It breaks it down into many different genres, from every something like high level like comedy to everything down to stupid romance or stupid teen comedy or something. Like they have a lot of really really small genres to kind of wet your whistle. So I liked it. There were a couple of times where the menu sort of popped up, and I'm like, I didn't push any buttons, but hey, whatever. I just pushed a circle and it went away. So yeah, so it was good. I mean, I watched one movie, and that's what I've watched so far.
Yeah, well, that's very similar to 360. The only thing that the 360 does different are the parties, where you actually have 8 people in a room watching the movie, and you have your avatars there, and you can do different animations and stuff, kind of like Mystery Science Theater 3000. So.
Can you? Yeah.
So, but so I figure I'll kick it off this week with a movie I absolutely love. Fans of the Firefly series, Nathan Fillion, probably already seen this movie. For those who haven't, you gotta go check out Serenity. It's on Netflix streaming. If you have not seen this movie yet, watch it. Great sci-fi, has some good action, funny as hell. Like I said, Nathan Fillion's in it. Summer Glau, the girl from
Terminator.
The Sarah Connor Chronicles, is in it. You can't go wrong. It's a must-watch in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I mean, I would suggest watching Firefly, the actual series, first, but if you cannot, then definitely watch this movie.
Yeah, I actually had seen this movie first.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm not complaining. I thought it was still good. Still a damn good movie, so. Even if you haven't seen Firefly, which isn't on Instant Watch, unfortunately, check out this movie and then try to find Firefly or rent disc by disc. So that's it for those sections. We're gonna do Pwn News game nights. We recently had Borderlands. It's pretty fun. Like I said, we got 4 people on there. Wish we could have gotten more. What else? What are the nights? Killzone 2 bombed. It's my own fault. I forgot Killzone. I forget that the PS3 does not have a fucking party system. Like a party system that goes across platform or across game invites. So you get into Killzone 2 and it's like, oh shit, I had to make a game and set up a password in a room, and it's like, fuck, I forgot to do that. So
Hey, even I was on.
yeah, I know. That was a shock.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
But we postponed that night. Halo 3 ODST bombed. Really gonna give this warning to the listeners that do attend the nights. I'm really trying to push these Pwn nights. We're giving away the gift cards now and other prizes within the package that you can win. You gotta show up, because really I'm pushing my limit on how long I'm gonna keep doing this. It's just tough to show up and then have, like, people say they're gonna show up and only 2 or 3, or I shouldn't say 2 or 3, like half the people who sign up show up. Really trying to push it. You gotta get on there. Tell your friends. I mean, you can win free shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's free.
And it's like an hour of your time. Modern Warfare 2 is this weekend, though, so I expect there's probably going to be a good showing for that on the 360. So that would be that. I'm sure by the time this goes up, we'll already be doing the Uncharted 2 night. If people show up. Alright, let's see. We're going to jump into discussions now. Actually, before we jump into the Modern Warfare 2 controversy, since that's kind of spoilers, I figure we'll end on that, so people can decide to listen to or not.
Yes, I was actually just about to mention that, Ben.
What's up?
They just announced that the Torchlight level editor is out. They just released it. I'm actually just clicking the button now to download. So.
Oh. You know, Speaking of the Torchlight editor, Mass Effect 2 dropped their editor too. You can now create your own stuff for the in-game, for the PC.
Which would be awesome if it would just load on my machine, but it doesn't.
Well, did I say Mass Effect?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I meant Dragon Age.
Which, one's in fantasy, one's in space.
They're both
so close.
BioWare.
They're so close.
They're really the same game.
I don't know. I'm just kind of like out of it. It's been a long day.
Go.
Let's put it this way. Out of my day at work, I spent all of 2 hours at my desk. The rest were out of the building. So it's been a busy day. No, but Dragon Age Origins just released their editor as well.
Very nice.
So for the PC people, and as long as you have a registered copy, it's free for you. So
Very
I
nice.
highly suggest checking that out. BioWare's definitely giving back. Like, I've actually thought of picking up the PC version as well, just for stuff like that.
Unlike Modern Warfare 2, where they give you nothing.
They take shit away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna make you pay $10 more than the PC people normally do, and we're gonna take out all the stuff you love about the PC,
That's right.
just to force you to buy the console version. I
That's
swear
how-
that's what they're doing.
That's how much we love you.
I swear they're just trying to force people to buy the console version. Did you see the Walmart commercial where it's basically saying, buy it on the 360 because it's better?
No,
You
I haven't seen
serious?
that.
At the very end it says, best played on the Xbox 360.
Wow.
I was like, oh my god.
Dick. Well, they're just trying to sell more arcade units and get the $100 gift card thing.
I think it's also that Modern Warfare 2 bundle didn't sell that well.
Oh, dude, I was totally gonna buy that, but well.
Well, a lot of people I've talked to think it's ugly. I think it looks sweet.
Oh yeah, I think it looks hot.
I was thinking of buying it as a backup since I gave my stepbrother my my Pro. It's like, I need a backup now.
Dude, you were supposed to give that to me.
Yeah, my stepbrother moved back from Miami, and it's really
Yes.
the only thing keeping him occupied while living with the parents till he gets his own place.
Ugh.
Yeah. He's like, come on, man, I need something to do. They're driving me insane. Like, get a job. Nah, actually, he might become like my temporary roommate.
Your new
Oh,
roommate.
really?
Yeah, well, why not? It'll take 500 off I said 500 plus half utilities. That's 500 I don't have to pay the mortgage.
That's true.
Alright, let's get into the discussion. I'm gonna say now. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler!
You can skip ahead, or you can stop listening, but seriously,
You just told our listeners, no, really, stop listening.
no, I'm just saying for the rest of this, podcast, because if they don't want to hear it, I mean, this is pretty much going to be the last discussion before we do the end of show ramblings.
This is it. This is Dawn. We're just, just stop it right now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
stop
seriously, if
listening.
you don't want to hear the spoilers, you haven't played the single player, you're not
No.
going to want to hear this shit.
Well, I know. We're just messing with you, dude.
I'm gonna do that next week when we're on the podcast. No, seriously, people, just stop listening now.
Anyway, okay. So,
What does this chat say?
Modern
I'm fired.
Warfare 2
Oh,
has created a huge controversy that news outlets are picking up left and right. At one point early on in the game, you infiltrate a Russian terrorist organization. And it starts off with you walking into an airport. And all of a sudden, your guys start mowing down civilians. Like, it's like very, I don't want to say realistic in its looks, but in how everything reacts. Like, people are getting shot, and they're like laying against the wall, holding their stomach and chest, and you'll watch the Russian guys walk up real quick and finish them off. I'm sitting there going, holy shit, this is fucking graphic. Like, this might be, fuck GTA, this like pushes the line. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it negatively. It's just like, holy crap. This is really pushing the line of almost how far can we go before people shit a brick and finally say enough is enough. I mean, I don't think it hits that point, but it seems like they're the ones trying to see how far we can go. How far can we go? truthfully, I don't know if you can or not. I was afraid if I didn't start shooting the civilians that they would be like, "Hey, why aren't you shooting?" and they'd kill me or something. So I just kind of like shot here or there. I didn't shoot all the time because I was kind of like, I don't really want to do this. um, like I was actually doing the mercy thing. If somebody was laying there mortally wounded, I'd finish them off just so they weren't suffering.
Very good.
I was like, man, that's just not right. He shouldn't suffer. And I'd shoot once. I wouldn't like mow him down. But it is pretty graphic. Like at one point, you walk up to this, and you're looking over a railing. And there's all these people in the middle, like this waiting area, and the dude is mowing down them by like just by the numbers.
Wow.
I was sitting there going, "Wow, this is kind of fucked up." And
That's good though.
yeah, but early in the game, when you first start, it does give you an option. It says there are I don't know what it says, if it's graphic or sensitive parts of this game. Do you want to skip them or not? And it says, yes, I'm easily offended or something like that.
No, it asks you. I think it asks you. No, I'm not offended.
Yeah, no,
And,
no.
yes, I am offended.
Yeah. Or yes, I want to skip it. I don't think.
Yeah, yes, I want to skip it. And then if you hit
no, I'm not
no, it'll ask you again.
Oh yeah, it says, do you want to see this message again? So it gives you a chance to play that or not. And all I'm gonna say is, I hope parents watch that. I really hope parents watch that and pay attention. Because you know they're gonna buy this game for their kids regardless of the M rating. So
I know, but it's not right.
I know it's not right. I'm just saying, at least pay attention. So I want to get your guys' take on that section of the game and how you just feel about it. Ben, I don't know if you've gotten there yet.
No, I just started the game, and like the point where I'm at right now, I'm at the mountain area, so I haven't reached to that point yet. But you know, I've been reading, you know, about the controversy and whatnot, and you know what, I don't know if it's Infinity Ward's trying to say, you know, oh hey, you know, we're shooting terrorists anyways, you know. There's a possibility that, you know, this could happen in real life also. Well, you know, you never know.
Yeah.
So it's to me, it's like it's a possibility that this could happen in real life also, and this is just Infinity Ward's, you know, trying to tell us, hey, this is part of, you know, the war effort, or this is part of how the quote unquote war game is played. So I'm not sure, but do I like it? I probably not, because like you, it hits too close to home, and you know it that anything could happen. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I get to that point. So we'll see. But I know a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I know some people, like, I guess, really enjoy it, even though it's controversial or not. But
yeah, I saw Rachel loving it.
Yeah,
I
saw her tweet about it.
I call it spoilers, but it's been all over Twitter and whatnot.
Yeah,
technically, it's not really spoiling it at any point unless you don't follow
Twitter.
Online news or Twitter or anything like that.
This has been totally spoiled for me.
Whatever. By the time you play it, the whole game will be spoiled.
By the time I play it, Modern Warfare 3 will be coming out.
Probably.
Oh.
Which, did you guys actually see that video on The Onion?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Oh, God. I was laughing so hard this morning when I was watching that. But seriously, I think it's... In a way, I think it's good that they actually have these sort of, you know, emotional, you know, ethical dilemmas that you have to go through, because it shows you that there is some power to a game, and making you feel these things show you that there's more to it than just, you know, firing your weapons, you know,
shooting just bad guys.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot bad guys, reload, shoot more bad guys, keep going.
Yeah.
It actually gives you a moral dilemma, something you have to work through, not only in the game but in your own mind.
Yeah. I will say there is one part of the game that kind of pissed me off with civilians. Like, I shot a civilian by accident, only one, and it was like, oh, too bad, start over.
Really?
I was like, that's kind of fucking bullshit. This wasn't this part. It was another part with a whole different thing, but I'm like, what? There's collateral damage. If somebody runs in front of me and you get shot, that's not my fault. I shouldn't have to replay that fucking part again.
So what would be the penalty then?
Nothing. Or,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know. Or just the fact they'll say if you do too many, maybe, but just one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you just start killing anybody standing near you, yeah. But if it's like one here or one there because they ran in front of you, don't restart the whole fucking thing on me. No, the whole thing. Don't go back to the checkpoint.
Right.
It's just kind of annoying because I was like, it kind of kills the momentum and breaks up the gameplay. I kind of didn't like that. But overall, still fun. And like I said, that part's just very controversial. News outlets were picking it up, so I figured I'd bring it up on the podcast. And actually, I didn't even talk about the other discussion because you guys started talking about Torchlight. So hopefully you guys still you kept listening, and you just skipped past that. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but No Doubt is now suing Activision.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally missed this. What happened?
Kind of like the Kurt Cobain thing.
Oh.
They signed a contract, and they're now you basically can play as No Doubt with any song, and they're pissed off too. While I'm like 50-50 on this. I'm like, hey, you signed the fucking contract.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm loving any negativity towards Activision right now. Like, Activision is the evil company in the video game industry. With
even more evil than EA starting to fire everyone or lay everyone off.
Yeah.
You know, but shit like that happens. There's a difference between firing people because sales aren't being met, stuff like that. If you think about it, Madden sales have gone down. This year has just dropped. So stuff like that happens. But when your CEO of your company is actually basically saying gamers don't mean shit, we'll just repackage the same shit every year, and flat out openly says stuff like that, there's a problem. And I love seeing the fact that all these hero games are bombing now because they're pushing them out every 3, 4, 5 months. I don't know about you, I don't need any more plastic in my house.
Any more what?
Plastic for my video games.
Oh, yeah.
Like DJ Hero, I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't want a turntable in my room. Unless I get it for like $50 or less. I'm not paying $120 for that shit. Same thing with Tony Hawk Ride. So, with No Doubt suing them, I think it's just good. Even if they're not winning, this is hurting their chances for the next Guitar Hero or whatever. Bands are going to be like, you know what? No. We don't want to be in your game.
Well, hopefully it's like it open up their eyes and whatnot, and you know.
I don't think it has yet, because Activision's basically come out and said, "Oh, you signed the contract. We'll do whatever the fuck we want."
Yeah, but I thought there was like a fine print where, it was only to their songs and not any other songs or something like that. Huh.
Activision snuck it into the contract somewhere where you could play. Same thing with Kurt Cobain. You can play anybody's song with those avatars.
Well, they're retarded for signing the contract.
Yeah. Well, when it came down to Kurt Cobain, and you're sitting there, you're like, "Oh, Courtney Love signed the soundtrack, signed the contract." She's fucking crazy anyway. She probably had no clue what the fuck she was doing. She deserves it.
Probably.
But when it comes out that No Doubt does, where they're pretty much not crazy, a little more down to earth. It's kind of like, hey, Activision is kind of sneaking around with these contracts, being sneaky.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely shady. There's no doubt about that.
So I like the fact that these bands are now like, hey, this is bullshit. They're not going to get featured. They're not going to be in these games come the next iteration. They're going to be like, you know what? I don't think so, Activision. Maybe it'll force their hand to clean their act up a little. Hey, I just hope it boosts Rock Band, because I always prefer that game anyway. But, man, talk about a short show tonight.
Really?
I can't believe we're only at 40 minutes. But,
Oh, wow.
Well, if people would start writing in, we would be able to.
Well, I
have
think there
more to
was a
talk-
couple feedbacks on the AggroGamer.com site, but
I'm going to it now. I'm pretty sure Duddy said something. Duddy's the man. Yep. I don't know. He said it twice. The same thing to us. Thanks, Duddy. Extra emphasis. He said, "Keep up the great work." Wait, what's?
All right.
Hold on.
Oh.
no, I meant like
Yes, it was the 31st of October was the. Oh no,
No.
that's right. Somebody else wrote the last article.
Yeah, that was me.
yeah.
Screwing me up there, Brian. I was like, why does it say October 31st? Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Alright, we'll start off with Snappy. He said first. He goes, I don't see how, speaking of Modern Warfare 2, the no party chat is a bad thing. It will most likely be on Search and Destroy. I do want to say now, that shit's on regular Team Deathmatch, which pisses me off. So I have to go in there and listen to every other fucking tard in there. Want to fucking cuss and call my mom a whore and call me a fag. Which is wrong. So you have to go into like Ground War and to have party chat on. I think it's kind of shitty. He continues on with, if you ever played Gears 2 online, you would know how cheap and broken party chat makes the tactics game. It's completely stupid. 1 minute you plant a claymore, the next some kid sees it and warns his friends. Trust me, they took this idea after seeing problems it caused in other games like Gears. I'm 95% positive this won't be in any game type with respawns. Unfortunately, it is. As it wouldn't help any. Yeah, well, Infinity Ward keeps fucking up. With their online. Started with the PC, of course. But tactics games without respawns need this feature badly. So that was from Snappy. Duddy said, another great episode. I burst out laughing when Brian went off ranting about Left 4 Dead 2 PC demo being a day late. Keep up the great work. This is one of the few things that make it worth getting up in the morning. Worth it. Redundant. C is redundant. Ben nailed it on the head when he said we live in the want it now era. People need to learn to have some patience. When this was discussed, I Want It All Queen came to mind. By Queen came to mind. Keep up with the wonderful work. Can't wait for the next podcast. I am hoping I have the time on Monday night to go to a midnight launch for Modern Warfare 2. Too bad I have a chapter test on Tuesday for math. I would have stayed up a few hours and played it. And then, because he posted as an anonymous commenter instead of logging in, he goes, fuck! Something has to be done about forcing you to log in to post a comment.
I think anonymous comments, I think they need to go. Too many people hide behind it.
I would, no, see, the only way I'd say they need to go is to get rid of that spam shit.
Yeah.
That's annoying. Sometimes I can't delete them.
No, I can't either because they cover up the button. Fuckers.
You're gonna say, oh.
Though I will say, like, there is this little tiny part of me that kind of like, I'm like, damn, that was a good idea. Covering up the button.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
fuckers.
I know. But it's funny, then I'll go to work and then I can do it. And I'm like, wait, what changed?
Yeah, I don't know.
But so, well, that's pretty much it tonight. Sorry for the short show, but there's really not a lot of news going on. Just games coming out.
Yeah, it's literally like, actually this. After you rate and review us on iTunes or the Zune Marketplace, just go play some games, because honestly, that's what we're going to do right after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Gonna go play some, possibly Modern Warfare 2. Gotta call Nicola first, because she said she's going to bed early. I don't have work tomorrow, so.
Well, join the game with Andy and all them.
Not if he's playing that headquarters shit.
What's a
He sent me an
headquarters
invite
shit?
earlier. Headquarters is where it's like, okay, here's your target, you gotta run, capture the headquarters, and then defend it. I was like, I just want to play Team Deathmatch.
No one wants to play your little noob tube stuff.
No.
Hey, I use noob tubes anywhere, I don't care. I don't care what mode we're in. Somebody's getting noob tubed.
Hey, have you guys tried Spec Ops yet?
Nope. Eventually I will, but to me it's all about the regular multiplayer, and Spec Ops is great, but I still think they should have put co-op into the regular campaign.
Yeah. It's actually, when I saw that on the game trailers video review, it's like the only thing where I was like, oh man, if I got that I could play that with my brother.
Yeah.
Like, that was like the only thing that really kind of really jolted me to think about getting Modern Warfare 2. I got stuff to do.
Yeah.
I got Torchlight to play.
Yeah, I got Dragon Age to play.
And then when Lego Rock Band comes in, I gotta review that. And then on Sunday, I'm picking up New Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Then you gotta review that.
I gotta review that. So no pressure.
Nope.
Lot to do.
None at all. Hey, I gotta finish Dragon Age, and then I gotta do Left 4 Dead probably immediately after.
That's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, I gotta play. I'm gonna be playing that on the 17th.
Are you?
Yeah, on Steam. If you have Left 4 Dead 2 on PC, look for me STNO, and then there's like the straight straight bar, and then Quiglin.
I might have to get that off the Goozex Exchange for the PC.
So,
And then I can play on the PC.
there you go.
And I can review it based off the PC and the 360 version.
Yeah. So. All right.
Alright, sounds good. So we thank everybody for listening. And next week is our 50th. And before anybody asks, no, I haven't contacted Clover or Mo.
Nice.
I've
That
just
is
been so
awesome.
fucking busy. I don't have time for
That
shit.
is so quality.
Dude, I'm already 2 hours late. Oh no, I don't have to message anybody on getting the articles up. I forgot. But I've been so busy with shit. It's like I don't have time to contact people half the time.
All right. Well, we'll figure something out. Go read my article about feminism and Zelda on AggroGamer right now. It's almost up to 3,000 views.
Yeah, and tell Brian how video games don't need to break stereotypes.
Oh.
That's
Is that
what
you?
everybody else said, right?
Actually, there were actually a few really, really good comments. It actually is going to help my writing, because it was something I hadn't really thought about, and something I'll incorporate a lesson learned for next time. So,
Yeah.
Yep, be more clear with what I was actually trying to accomplish.
Maybe.
All right. So we thank y'all for listening. You know where to find us. G Nitro, Church 4252, Quiglin, and all the normal spots. Check us out on iTunes, Zune Marketplace. Rate and review us. The more we get rated, the more we get listeners.
Yay!
That's right. If we get 2 more listeners, that's double.
Dude, you're so pessimistic. You're such an ass.
Oh, good times. All right, go play your games.
We got at least 3.
I am right now, actually. I'm in the game with
I'm
Andy.
sure you are.
I bet you are.
Sucker.
Well, tell Andy I said hi.
All right, I'll make sure.
All right.
All right.
I'll see.
Peace.
Later.